If you follow me on Instagram, you know that Oliver and I just returned from 4 days in Beverly Hills, where we go 4 to 5 times a year to dine, chill, relax, and shop Rodeo. Just a short drive up the coast, it's our hands down favorite easy getaway. No airports required. In this video, I am sharing how to shop like a Rodeo insider. No waiting in line, no looking like a tourist trying too hard. Plus, I'll include the best times to go, how to skip the lines. If you've ever wanted to know how to experience Rodeo just like the locals or luxury shoppers do, I got you, girl. Grab your notepad and let's do this. Rodeo Drive is only 3 short blocks, smack in the heart of Beverly Hills. It is one of the most iconic shopping streets in the entire world. Every major fashion house is here: Chanel, Dior, Gucci, Hermes, Louis. The Rodeo boutiques of these iconic fashion houses are bigger, more glam, and more exclusive than anywhere else in the United States. The atmosphere is unmistakable. Perfectly manicured streets, gleaming storefronts, exotic cars. You'll see locals, tourists, and international clientele blending into the mix. So, how do you know the difference between typical tourists and true luxury shoppers? Easy. Regular folks are waiting in long lines just to get into Chanel. They're the "I was really here" crowd. Insiders and true luxury shoppers bypass all of that. All right, let's get to it. Number 1, when to shop Rodeo. The very best times to shop Rodeo are weekday mornings, like between 10 and 11 a.m. This is right around when the stores open, and so really you'll find very few people in there, and chances are you may have the whole store to yourself. Monday through Thursday are the very best. If you're not a morning person, later afternoons after 4 o'clock, when all the tourists kind of start meandering home, back to their hotels, or out for dinner. When not to shop. All right, I'm gonna tell you, if you can, avoid Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, especially in the afternoons. Y'all, this is like Disneyland spring break on crack. It is literally like shoulder to shoulder people, huge long queues and lines, tourists all over the place taking selfies. Look, if that appeals to you, then that's the day that you want to go. If it doesn't, stick to weekdays in the mornings or after 4 p.m. Now let's talk about lines. We don't do lines now, do we, ladies? One of the first times that we were up in Beverly Hills, this is years ago, I remember seeing huge, long lines of women outside of like Gucci and Hermes and Chanel, and I'm thinking, why would you wait in line for a chance to spend your money? I will never wait in line. I was also savvy enough to know that real luxury shoppers don't wait in line. They are escorted in. I am a luxury shopper. I want to be escorted in, and so do you. What to do? All right, here are 3 options. Number 1, of course, is your sales associate. And if you have a sales associate at one of the stores, you all probably already know this. If you've shopped and purchased from Rodeo, Dior, Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, etc., simply text your sales associate ahead of time. They'll schedule you for a specific appointment, so you're not waiting in line. But again, if you have a sales associate, you probably already know that. I made an appointment with my sales associate Maria at Louis Vuitton, walked into the store where I was greeted, and I simply said, "Good morning, I am here to see Maria, I'm Shelli Pelly." Number 2 is using the hotel concierge. These hotel concierges, especially at premium luxury properties, like where we stay at the Beverly Wilshire, but also at the Waldorf or the Peninsula, they have strategic relationships with a lot of the boutiques. If you don't have a sales associate and you would like to make an appointment at a boutique, simply ask your concierge. Now, that doesn't mean that they will necessarily get you in. Think of it this way. 1, be nice. 2, I'll go out on a limb and say they're sizing you up to surmise if you're somebody that is going to go in and spend money. Let's be honest. Let me emphasize again, ladies, that is not a given. Think of it this way. The concierge doesn't want to create a reputation with the store for sending in a bunch of looky-loos, right? I mean, these are salespeople, they're on commission, you know the game. If he sends in a bunch of looky-loos all the time, that's going to downgrade his stock, making it less likely that the next time he tries to get a client in, that they'll actually accept it. If it's clear that you came to play, he'll probably get an appointment for you. Number 3, the private shopping salons. Stores like Chanel, Dior, Gucci, Hermes all have upstairs salons you'll only see if you're a VIP client or they think that you can be turned into one. If you're buying fine jewelry, couture, or multiple pieces, know that you can request a private salon. But honestly, if they suspect you're going that route, they will suggest it for you and whisk you upstairs. Expect to be offered espresso, champagne, the works. Think of Pretty Woman. Louis Vuitton did this with me. I had settled on purchasing the new Louis Vuitton Go 14 bag, which, due to its limited colorways and luxe materials, is a more exclusive, collectible piece than a mass-produced monogram bag. Maria ushered me upstairs and introduced me to their stylist, who showed me various dresses, offered champagne, and pulled together outfits for me. Honestly, the ladies that work there are just very nice, kind, hardworking ladies, and we had fun. Number 4, shopping tips and etiquette. Must know. Do say yes to champagne service. Do I really have to tell you this? Luxury stores always offer champagne, espresso, and lounge-like seating to VIP clients. The answer to champagne is always yes. Just saying. Don't schlep bags unless you want to, but who wants to? VIPs like you do not lug your bags down Rodeo. Instead, have the boutiques deliver purchases directly to your hotel suite. After all, ladies travel light, don't we? Number 5, lunching and cocktails. It takes effort, you need sustenance. For lunch, insiders go to either the Mayborn or El Pastel. Mayborn is our favorite. It's right off Rodeo, sort of tucked away on North Cannon Street. It has an all-day breakfast menu, acai bowls, pastries, salads, sandwiches, iced teas, fresh juices, and coffees. Lunch or cocktails at the Boulevard at the Beverly Wilshire. The Beverly Wilshire is where we always stay. It is our absolute favorite. It is literally right across the street from Rodeo. Many of the rooms in the older building have views of Rodeo Drive. Whether you'd like to sit inside or on the patio overlooking Rodeo, we always lunch at the Boulevard upon arrival. We call it lunching at table 15 because that's our favorite table. It's a booth overlooking both the patio and Rodeo Drive. It's great for cocktails at night and of course for lunch. Last, the rooftop at the Waldorf is beautiful for sunset. About after hours and private events. Many of the boutiques, as you may surmise, offer after hours and private events, but the vast majority of people either don't know about it or weren't invited to them. You may know about them if client book invitations. If you're a regular client with spend history at any of the big boutiques, your sales associate may invite you to cocktail receptions, collection launches, or trunk shows. Number 2, the ever infamous hotel concierge pull. At the Beverly Wilshire, the Peninsula, or the Waldorf, the concierge team has direct lines to all the boutiques on Rodeo. One hand washes the other, my friends. If you're a known guest or they suspect you're a baller, they can sometimes arrange a private after-hours appointment or extend an invitation to a boutique event. Next, your sales associate relationship. The most reliable way. Once you have a relationship and a purchase history with your sales associate, they will keep you in the loop. Pretty standard, y'all. They're in sales. They want to get their best clients in to make sales. They'll call or text you when new collections drop or when their store is hosting champagne events for VIPs. Will you see celebrities? I get asked that all the time. Very unlikely. They're not strolling Rodeo, generally speaking. Rather, security coordinates direct access with the boutique. They're driven, they're dropped off at a private back entrance, and ushered upstairs into a private salon. Most of the time, items are pre-pulled, so their time in the store is controlled and limited. Makes sense, right? Then you have high-spending, non-celebrity VIP clients. Some of these people, think heiresses, well-known business people, even older money families, do sometimes casually walk Rodeo, especially if it's a weekday morning when it's quiet. They blend in because you and I, generally speaking, aren't going to recognize who these people are, so they can shop at their leisure. Others prefer to be driven in between stores. It just depends on the person and the mood of the day. I actually fall into that sweet spot because I prefer blending the best of both worlds. I love the elegant, leisurely stroll that Rodeo was made for, but I know when to do it, choosing early weekday mornings between like 10 or 10:30, maybe 11 at the most, when Rodeo is calm, chic, elegant, and I can just shop at my leisure without a ton of people. Ladies, what to wear on Rodeo Drive or when in Beverly Hills probably is different than what you think. And I'm going to take a deeper dive into what I wear in Beverly Hills and what I wear when I'm shopping on Rodeo in my next Tuesday's video. At a glance, it is relaxed affluence. People who get overly dressed up, like, they've got the big sunglasses, they've got the heels, they've got the, dressed to the nines tend to look like tourists or like it's their first time. You want that sweet spot between looking pulled together, polished, and high-end without looking like you're trying too hard. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I wear and what we wear to go out dining. I'll also share with you more information about the Beverly Hills shirt, where we go out for dinner, and all the good stuff that you need to know. Okay, ladies, so let's recap 4 things that you need to know about shopping Rodeo. Never wait in line, contact your sales associate in advance, or use hotel concierge access. Number 2, shop weekdays, not weekends. Number 3, know about the private salons. Most tourists never see them. Finally, number 4, ask about courier delivery. Have the shop courier your bags back to your suite. It's discreet, easy, and it saves you from walking up and down Rodeo with shopping bags. And if you want to know how to look wealthy on a budget, don't miss my next video, Looking Wealthy on a Budget. Take care, ladies. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Tuesday.